A lot of rappers still, it seems like, want to be Tupac. They want to have his popularity. They want people to love them like everyone loves him. But why do you think no one's succeeding?
Well, because this is what they fail to realize about Tupac. In order for them to be Tupac, they would have to die before they peaked. Right before they peaked, they would have to die. So if you don't die, you can't do it. Bottom line, if you don't go die, you're not gonna be the next Tupac, because it ain't gonna be a next Tupac. Straight up.
Thanks for joining us here at 6. I'm Denise Valdez.
And I'm Brian Loftus. Metro Police confirming they searched a home as part of their ongoing work to solve who killed the rapper and hip-hop icon. 8 News Now investigator David Charnes breaking this story. David, what are you learning tonight?
Right, Denise, sources telling the 8 News Now investigators this search involves Dwayne Davis, also known as Keefe D. Davis speaking publicly about the night Tupac died in videos on YouTube and in a book.
When you say Suge looks over, he sees you. He looks right at you.
Yeah, he looks at me. Fucking know each other since we were 7, 8 years old.
It was a rat on television saying he the one did the shooting, this happened, that happened, this happened, that happened, right?
Right.
Backing up Keefe D's claim that he and Knight knew each other was a witness who was in Las Vegas, part of the death row entourage, who was present during the shooting of Tupac Shakur, who said that Knight stated he knew who the shooters were and that they were Southside Crips.
I ain't never in my life told. You know, I'm the mother when people ask me if I know who killed Tupac, I'm the said, hey, absolutely not.
Yo, YouTube, what up? It's your homie Gab, I'm in the building, and this is MAKAVELI Media. Some more exclusive information I have for you regarding the Tupac Shakur murder investigation. Murray and Suge Knight will be subpoenaed or summoned really soon to come testify either before the grand jury or, if this goes to trial, as an eyewitness against Keefe D. Now, we all know how Suge Knight feels about what he considers ratting, right? You know, we seen the TMZ clip and we know the history when they asked Suge Knight, you know, who killed Tupac, what'd he tell? And he said, absolutely not. So we know Suge ain't gonna want to talk, but we all know that Keefe D dragged Suge Knight into this whole thing in more ways than one. First and foremost, Keefe D, in his confession with Greg Kading, he said that Suge Knight looked right at him when he was in the white Cadillac. Remember that? He said Suge looked right at him. He was very adamant about that. And he also said that him and Suge Knight already knew each other. They knew each other from back in the day since they was kids coming up in Compton. So there's a history. Suge could identify Keefe D if he wanted to. And keep in mind, they'll be using Keefe D's confession against him as they stack evidence to take before the grand jury. This is going to be crazy. Once again, Suge Knight will be asked to be a witness in this Tupac Shakur murder investigation. I don't know at this point if it's going to be for the grand jury or going forward, or they going to just collect a statement or information from Suge Knight. But yes, he's too vital to this investigation just to not have him involved. Matter of fact, he may be the biggest piece into getting justice for Tupac than any other person involved at this point. Because Suge Knight was right there, sitting beside Tupac, and the number one suspect in this whole murder investigation admitted that Suge Knight saw him. You can't make this shit up. Keefe D single-handedly did all the work for the detectives. They should have just gave him a goddamn badge. And if the ballistics match on them bullets, he even had the nail in the coffin evidence for them. Keefe D said Suge Knight looked at him, they made eye contact, they already know each other. The rest of this is history. You know Suge ain't gonna want to talk. They're gonna have to transfer Suge from that prison out there in LA all the way to Las Vegas. Ain't that far of a drive. And they're gonna have to get a statement. He might have to stand before some people. I do not know at this point. But I do know is that they want to talk to Suge Knight. They're going to talk to Suge Knight, and I don't know for sure if they ain't already spoken to him. Keefe D told every goddamn thing. But apparently, there's some things that he conveniently chose to leave out. Like whether or not he's the shooter, all this stuff is going to come out really, really, really soon. How do you think this is going to go down? I mean, can Suge refuse to talk? If he gets subpoenaed, is he going to have a lawyer present? And is David Kenner still going to be his lawyer? Like, this is going to be fucking crazy. And if this goes to trial, without a doubt, this is going to be the biggest hip-hop trial in rap history. This might be the biggest trial in you know, American history, probably in the last 10 to 15 years. Because I don't know if it's beating OJ, but this is going to be huge, man, because if all the players and all the names come out in the wash, you're going to have an incredible shitstorm. If they round up Puffy, if you go get all the people from death row and just make them come testify and give, you know, witness testimony, right? And you get the people from Bad Boy, then you bring in some Bloods, you bring in some Crips, you bring in some more celebrities, you bring in some more detectives. It's just going to be like a giant fucking soap opera. And wait till all the facts start coming out. Oh yeah, it's going to get real spicy around this motherfucker. But all we want is justice for Tupac, man. We don't want nobody to, you know, feel like they got away with, you know, such a horrific act. You know what I mean? And if you just want to see justice served, man, and you just want, you know, the Don to finally get some, you know, his family and friends and fans to finally get some closure, man. You got to be very interested and very excited about the possibilities of, you know, what a guilty conviction can do and just airing out all the dirty laundry. You know, all the people that's been able to pay their way out of trouble and just make shit disappear. Sometimes your money ain't long enough because God is still in control. You understand me? Anyway, tell me what you guys think. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to sub to the channel. This is Makaveli Media. Turn on them post notifications so you'll be the first ones to get it when I drop that shit. It's been a pleasure as always. I'm your homie Gab. I'm signing off. I'm about to hit y'all with the peace.